Today we are here to talk about Taylor Swift reveals Hailey Bieber is obsessed with Selena Gomez. But before we get started, subscribe to our channel to never miss any updates. So without any further delay, let's get started quickly. We have all witnessed how Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez's friendship has grown so far, and how close they are regardless of whatever has happened in the past. No worries, we'll tell you everything we know about the feuds and controversies they have been through. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift has left no efforts to praise her best friend Selena Gomez. Well, what did she praise her for? Let me break this down for you. The pop sensation Taylor Swift has appreciated her best friend Selena for being very vulnerable to her new song, even though Hailey Bieber appears to look down on her husband's ex-girlfriend in the lyrics. Wait, what is it? The story starts from the moment after the Wolf singer Selena Gomez dropped the song Lose You to Love Me, which seems to nod to her relationship with no one but Justin Bieber. While Taylor Swift used social media to shout out her best friend, sharing a snap from Selena's single, pop star called Selena Gomez's song the perfect expression of healing. Not just that, Taylor Swift goes one step further, stating that Lose You to Love Me is her absolute favorite song she still has. Of course, we get this as Selena Gomez is Taylor Swift's first and only loyal fan, I guess. I mean, that's coming from looking at the past incidents. With lyrics like "In 2 months you replaced us like it was easy," she seems to be assigning Justin moving on with his now wife, Hailey Bieber. How can Hailey Bieber be out of this? Well, she wasn't Bieber's spice. The model and wife of Justin Bieber actively took part in it. Let me break this down for you. Of course, Selena's song Lose You to Love Me didn't suit Hailey Bieber's interest, and maybe she didn't even like the song, who knows. Selena's song didn't go well with Mrs. Bieber, who seemed to blame Selena Gomez on the single. Following the premiere, Hailey Bieber left a salty reaction indicating that she was listening to Summer Walker's song I'll Kill You. This song is essentially about women coming after men. Wait a minute, that's a direct hint that Hailey actually didn't like Selena's song Lose You to Love Me, which is about her husband Justin Bieber. However, as celebrities often do, Hailey Bieber later denied that she was reacting to Selena Gomez's song. In commenting on Just Jared's post, Hailey said, "Please stop with this nonsense, there's no response, this is complete BS." We clearly don't know if Hailey Bieber really meant that or she did that for the sake of showing. Well, it is expected that didn't stop fans from asking Selena Gomez about her motives. Meanwhile, a hater wrote, "Biebs is married and she is still making music about him." Selena Gomez is really starting her era by singing about a whole married man, and y'all called Justin Bieber obsessed. The hypocrisy said another. Talking about Selena Gomez's dating life, let me be very clear with this. That it has always been in the limelight, whether it was her teenage love, or a short encounter with The Weeknd that went well in her adulthood with Justin Bieber. The 28-year-old makes a frank confession about her past relationships. Indeed, Selena Gomez has become a pop icon from a child actor in front of us people, the world. Given that she's always been in the spotlight, the separate lives of her cosmetologists, singers, and actors have always been the subject of many inspections. And the fact that she had one of her longest relationships with another star, Justin Bieber, didn't make this any easier. Not surprisingly, Selena Gomez did not try to talk too much about her relationships, but in a recent interview, Selena revealed all previously unknown details about past relationships, and everything is cursed. Selena shared what she felt like being there. Moreover, she was equal and revealed many lessons she learned during her course of multiple relationships. Meanwhile, in a recent interview with Vogue Australia, 28-year-old pop sensation Selena Gomez became frank about her relationship history, where her starting line was, "I think most of my experience in relationships is cursed." Selena went on to explain when she was in a relationship, she was too young to touch on certain things. Besides, Selena never felt sicker and more equal than in past relationships, so she thought that she needed to find out what the word was for her. Selena Gomez's and Justin Bieber's on and off again relationship lasted from 2011 to 2018. Jelena has become one of the most popular couples, and their relationship and messy divisions have sprung up in the news. Not just that, Selena Gomez was also romantically associated with The Weeknd, and in 2017 she briefly dated him from January to October. The duo appeared together in several public places, posting on the red carpet for the MET Gala that year, and spinning a lot of their heads. On the other hand, talking about Justin Bieber, it's nothing different for him. While Justin Bieber sat down in an interview with Apple Music Zillow, he actually shared an intimate peep into his relationship with his wife Hailey Bieber, who inspired many of his new album changes. According to Justin, Hailey Baldwin has helped him grow over the past few years, but admits that it took some time to get to a place where he could commit. Besides, he also hinted at the time with former Selena Gomez and shared that he knew he needed to tackle issues from his previous relationship before marrying Hailey. He explained that he thinks he was just hurt in his previous relationship and was still dealing with a lot of unforgivable things and things like that. To be honest, I don't even know. I was having a hard time at the time, Justin Bieber said. Moreover, Bieber said the couple will go on dates repeatedly and strive to improve themselves during breaks. In my previous relationship, I went away, got hooked, got wild, and was reckless, he said of his past with Gomez. This time, I took the time to really build myself, focus on myself, make the right decisions, and so on, and yeah, I'm better. As for Gomez, she expressed her feelings about parting with Justin on the album Rare, and said she'd experienced psychological abuse. It's dangerous to stay in the victim's psyche, and I'm not rude. I feel like I was a victim of certain abuses, she said in an interview with NPR. Gomez replied when her interviewer asked if he meant physiological abuse. Yes, I think it's something. I had to find a way to understand it as an adult, and I had to understand the choices I was making. I don't want to talk about this for the rest of my life, but I'm really proud to say that I feel the strongest I've ever felt, and I've just found a way to walk around it, as much grace as possible. Meanwhile, Bieber also admitted in her Instagram post from September that she'd abused her previous relationships, saying, "I was indignant, rude to the woman, and angry." But while talking to Roe, he cited Hailey as a major reason he was able to reconcile with his past and move forward. "That's a big reason I'm back and I'm successful," he said. "I think she's definitely the reason. There's no story without her. She just connects it all. That is, she gave me the substance to talk to, and she's nothing to me, someone who loves the conditions and is learning to start a family." Coming to the point where we left off, yes, here we'll be discussing the feud. Well, the feud between Selena, Swift, and Kendall Jenner. However, this was the initial point where Kendall Jenner's and Selena Gomez's friendship relationship started to fall. Well, it did shock Selena at first. Kendall dating Justin Bieber seemed weird and surprising to Selena Gomez. That wasn't all about it. Miss Debate Kendall Jenner did something interesting again. Surprisingly speaking, Kendall gives more drama and controversy than other celebrity. After she was done with Justin Bieber, Miss Jenner addressed Harry Styles. Yes, Harry Styles was Taylor Swift's ex. Well, here comes the point, was Kendall actually dating Harry Styles, or was just taking advantage of Harry Styles' fame and popularity? Let me break this down for you. Harry Styles was at a peak of his career and exceptionally famous. It can be said that Kendall dated him just to get famous or known. Well, that might be the one case. Or maybe she actually liked him. To be precise, only Kendall can answer about this. Following the dating rumors, Taylor Swift even released a song about Harry Styles expressing her sadness and heartbreak. Can I go where you go? That was all about it, and on that note, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit like and subscribe to our channel, Peeper. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section.